Have you ever wondered what it must be like, that dream to sell your house, buy a boat for just over £20,000, move into a marina and spend 12 months there living on the water? What's it like? What does it cost? What are the downsides? Well, I'm going to introduce you to my great friend, Chris Marsh. I've known him for decades. He's done exactly this. He's going to tell you everything you need to know. Chris, it's been 1 year.
A whole year.
A
Yes.
whole year.
Yeah, a whole year.
Are you going to be absolutely brutally honest and tell us how it's been?
It's been fabulous.
Has it really?
It has, yes. Most of my friends thought it would be terrible.
Yeah.
I would get wet, I would get cold, and nothing could be further from the truth.
Okay, so 12 months on board. Now, here we are. It's, late September.
Yep.
The weather's lovely. The boat itself is out the water. Why?
Okay, she's out of the water just now getting checks and bottom paint as far up as the gunnel.
Right,
Which
where's
is that nice
where's the gunnel?
rusty bit at the top there.
Oh, that is a bit rusty.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
It's surface rust, David.
Is it really?
It's only surface rust.
Okay.
It will come off.
All right. How many berth is it?
Oh, there's the surprise. She's 7 berths.
Are you kidding me?
No, 7. The dinette converts to a double.
All right, so we're going to go on board in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been on the water for 12 months living. How long is she going to be out of the water, and how much are you going to spend on her?
Well, hopefully 2 to 3 weeks. 2
Right.
weeks is what we're going for. Back on the water on the 23rd of September.
Okay.
But I think it's going to stretch to another week.
All right. Okay, so you can do all the work yourself?
Pretty much with the help of Roy.
Roy, next door here.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we might say hello to Roy. That's Roy's boat, is it?
No, that belongs to a guy called Ralph, so Roy's just working on it.
Roy and Ralph, you're confusing me here, Chris.
Ralph is the owner.
Right, okay. All right, fair enough. So that's just been painted.
Yep.
So yours is going to look as good as that.
Oh, better.
Oh, really?
I know, she looks terrible at the moment, but that's all in the prep.
Yeah, right.
We've got a spot of welding to do.
I
We had a
see.
hole.
Wow. Has it leaked, Chris?
No, the windows did.
Okay, but
But not the hull. The hull
All right.
is completely sound.
and we're going to go to the berth in a moment as well. So we'll show the viewers where you actually do live. But you are living on board now.
Yes, even now while it's out on the hard standing.
But do you prefer it on the hard standing or on the water?
Absolutely not. On the water is by far the best place. First 2 days it was really, really odd because it didn't move at all.
Right.
Yeah, so no, on the water.
So you prefer that movement?
Absolutely. Rocks you to sleep.
Okay, that is interesting. I thought you prefer the silence and the stillness, but obviously not. Now, tell the viewers, how much did you pay for her? Are you going to admit that? You did say you're going to be honest all the way through here.
£22,500.
It's for nothing,
It's
I
for
think.
nothing. Yeah.
So vintage, what year?
93.
93. Make?
Oh, Aquanaut 1100. So 1100, 11 metres, 37 feet.
Okay. How much would it cost to buy something new, the equivalent?
About 250,000.
You're kidding me.
No,
So I think you nicked this boat.
completely.
Okay, so but you're spending some money on
I
it.
hope Colin doesn't see this video.
Who's Colin?
Colin was the previous owner.
All right. But didn't you sail it from Edinburgh?
Yes, we did. Colin actually brought it down for me. So it took 3 days. We sailed from Edinburgh to Eyemouth. Then we went from Eyemouth to Amble. And then on the 3rd day, Amble to Hartlepool.
Wow.
And it was only last 2 weeks ago I took her out for the first time on my own with some friends.
And you're going to drop in some footage. You've got some video footage of that, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
So I'll put that in. Now, is it very sturdy? It doesn't look particularly sturdy to me. Not what do I know about boats, Chris?
Well, she's steel and she's built like a tank.
Right.
30-year-old steel, I know it sounds a bit odd, but 30-year-old steel is better than today's steel.
Is it really?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And does it cost very much for her to be out on? Where are we? What would you call this area?
This is the hard standing.
The hard. Okay. Simple as that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking for a boat terminology here.
No,
Chris.
it's a hard standing. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Is it very expensive to keep her out on the hard standing?
No, I don't think it is. The lift and chock, as we call it, and then back in again, is £400.
Well, that's no money, is it?
I think it's very reasonable.
And did it take long to get her out of the water?
About 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Okay.
My brother was here last week,
Right.
who was the tech editor of Motorboat Yachting.
Well, of course, I know
Nice,
David.
nice
Yeah.
plug there.
Yeah.
And he checked out all the stern gear, the rudders, the props, and it's all in first class condition.
Okay, so these are the props. It's a twin prop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll turn on at 6 months, one in forward, one in reverse.
Wow, okay. I mean, it does look very substantial, I've got to say.
It is. Yeah.
All right, now this is the ladder. This is how we get up.
The boarding ladder.
Okay, and she's called what?
She's called Shabeen.
Shabeen. What does Shabeen mean?
Means, what is it? Unlicensed drinking parlour selling illegal alcohol.
Sort of sums you up, Chris.
It sort of does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to change the name until I found out what it meant.
Can you easily change the name on a boat?
You can, but it's considered bad luck.
Right, that is
Yeah.
interesting. So it's very rare for that to be done then.
True.
Interesting.
I think it was Colin who changed the name to Shabeen.
All right.
She used to be called Sea Symphony.
Oh, so she has been.
She has.
Okay.
But I'm not changing it.
Okay, but she has not been unlucky for you in 12 months.
No, not at all. It's like being on holiday every day of the year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
You still feel that way?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're in Hartlepool, Chris. The weather is not particularly kind in Hartlepool.
It's-
What was it like in the winter?
In the winter, cosy inside, miserable outside.
Right.
But that's like living in a house. It's
Okay.
miserable outside, but it's cosy in the house.
And you say, okay, so not one moment of regret.
Not one.
Okay.
not
Okay.
one
Now
moment.
I've known you for a good 30 something. You reckon 40 years?
I think
but
it's 38.
It's impossible. I cannot be that old, Chris. So it's got. I can't be 30 something years. I believe you because I know when you're lying because I can see your eyes. I can see those eyes, Chris. Right. Okay. Are we going to go upstairs?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Go on then. I'll follow you. Do I follow you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
Get a nice shot of the back.
Well, thank God you're wearing trousers. Think we can shimmy up there, all right, Chris?
You can, of course, edit that bit out if you want.
No. Show me around, Chris.
Follow me. Be careful.
We're going that way.
Just be careful.
All right. What am I be careful of?
Falling off.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Come on, then.
Come on, let's have a look. What do? You go like that.
Don't fall off.
Over the edge. I feel like because I'm a trained diver, you know, I can dive
Yeah.
off. Come on this way, mate.
Ashore power 240 volts.
Wouldn't want that giving you a shock, would you? So we're on board. Talk us through it.
Oh well, what can I say? This is the drinking deck, the aft deck.
Okay.
This is where the entertainment happens on a sunny day.
We do. We want to hear everything, Chris. So this is all work in progress.
Yes, it is. It's an absolute tip at the moment.
Is it part of a? But it's a restoration, then, really, isn't it?
It's not quite a full restoration. You know, it's not a refix.
Yeah. What would you describe it as then?
A comprehensive seeing to.
Is that technical? Now the views are. Let's have another look over there. That is a stunning view, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really is.
And
Quite
it's
amazing.
very, very flat today. It's very calm. This one going up.
So we are now on the what?
We're on the fly bridge, so we've got dual held position. One
Okay.
up here, one down below, in case the weather gets a bit fruity.
Does this actually work?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yeah, everything mechanical works.
okay. Right. Okay. So I want to go and see where you live and sleep.
Okay.
Right. Go on then.
So follow me. You have to go backwards.
Okay.
It's the only safe way.
Well, it's easy enough, isn't it? Fascinating. Lovely. Thank you. Wow. Hey, I tell you what. It's suddenly become very quiet,
Ah, yes.
hasn't it?
Double glazed windows.
Are they really? Okay. Talk to me about these.
The original windows were leaking very, very badly. All the trim had to be taken out. What you can see there is gold insulation.
Right.
Proper insulation, 34mm thick,
Yeah.
instead of the 15mm polystyrene they used 30 years ago.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're not only what did you call this restoration? A doing up or something? What did you?
A good seeing.
A good seeing to. It's not
Yeah.
only a good seeing to, it's an improvement.
It is.
Okay, so this is the seating area. This is your. Can I sit down in the seating area?
Yeah, of course.
See what you see. You've got your mega music system there.
I have, yes. I didn't think I'd get it in, but after 2 weeks on board, I had to go and buy it again.
Did you?
I sold it all off when I sold my house.
Because you're big into music.
I am.
So that's an expensive music system, no doubt.
The speakers 25 years ago were £10,000.
Never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is probably worth half what the boat's worth now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So this is your area. So this is your steering bit when you steering bit. Is that the right way?
Yeah, pilots. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. If the weather turned against you when you're
Yeah.
out there, you could come down here and just motor in from here.
Okay. So as we walk around, tell us what are your worst experiences on board?
Oh dear, that's,
Come on.
That's,
I mean, because
that's a tricky one. Okay.
I don't think very many people will believe that you have no regrets whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely none. Okay, so the two areas that really frustrated me were the front windows that were leaking,
Yeah.
and the rear windows
Yeah.
that were also leaking, and I took them out and completely reseated them, and so they're now watertight.
Okay. So let's have a look down there. So this is the galley, isn't it?
Yep.
See, I know that, Chris. I know that.
Double dinette,
Double dinette.
converts to a double berth.
Oh, I see. Because you said how many people can sleep on board?
7.
7.
Yeah, 2 here.
Seriously? Okay, that's a double bed. Okay, I get that. All right.
Full
Kitchen.
Full kitchen.
Yeah. What have we got?
We've got a 4-burner gas hob, propane gas on board.
Yeah.
Squeaky floorboard.
Yeah.
Gas cooker, gas grill. I've got a 240 generator on board, which gives us microwave, toaster, kettle out at sea.
Blinking heck. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here, isn't there? I mean, it's quite a TARDIS, really, isn't it? So what's in here?
Oh, downstairs. I call it downstairs. Downstairs heads.
Downstairs loo.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Forward cabin.
Wow. Now, is this all this fitment original
It is.
to the early
I think
90s?
The whole of the boat is completely original.
So this will be a 2-berth. So you've got 2 singles here, haven't
Yeah.
you? That's interesting. So everything is very well designed, Chris, I've got to say. Isn't it? With all the cupboards and stuff.
Yeah. Portable freezer at the front there.
Okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so this is not where you're sleeping,
No.
quite obviously. So, well, obvious question then, where on earth are you sleeping?
On your left there is the single berth for a giant.
Okay, so that's 2 down there and 1 here.
Just one.
Right,
But you know, it's about 8 feet long.
fair enough. Very tall friends.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
down here
Yeah.
is
Is this the master suite?
it is. It is.
Wow, Chris, this is quite something.
It's full-size double berth. You would normally see something like this on a 60-footer, not a 37.
So why is this so big then?
Just very well designed.
Right.
Aquanaut 1100, Dutch built in 1993.
Okay, and is this a wardrobe?
No, we have. No, they didn't put wardrobes in. We have downstairs heads.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the downstairs loo and a shower.
Shower.
Is that the shower?
Currently the toolbox.
Okay. So because you have facilities for showering, don't you? Well, we're going to have a look at those, are we?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
I've also got an immersion tank on board underneath this double bed, so I get hot water enough for 2 showers.
Wow. And does that heat the bed?
No.
I was going to say that would be a real bonus, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? Have a
no,
nice
no, it
warm
doesn't.
bed. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't heat the bed. Wow. Okay. Okay, Chris, this is absolutely fascinating. So I really want to get from you the downsides, but I'm you know, you've lived in obviously houses all of your life, and in big houses as
Yeah.
well. So it's a real change of lifestyle
Yeah.
for you.
Well, my last house, I was living with 7 people.
Well, because you were renting out the rooms.
Yeah, house
Yeah.
share.
And now you're living alone.
Yes, I've made more friends in the marina. in a year than I did in 28 years in the same street.
So it's a real community then?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've all got a common interest.
Of course you do.
You know, I've been sailing with a 22-year-old girl on a sailing boat.
Yeah.
She's 22. She bought a boat at 21.
Yeah.
Right? She's training to be a doctor, and she asked me to help sail it back up to Sunderland.
Okay, so it's this common interest. So it's like a
Absolutely.
little club, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's no shortage of conversation then when you meet people in the marina.
All about boats.
It's all about boats.
All about boats. Yeah.
So you're a happy guy on
Yeah.
your own on a boat.
Yeah, very.
So what is the best advice you can give someone watching this, considering what you did, which was a major change in lifestyle? Sell your home, buy a boat, live on your own, on the water,
Yeah.
in a marina. Quite scary and very brave. Best advice, Chris Marsh.
If you feel like you want to do it, just do it. What can go wrong? You just sell the boat if you don't like living on it.
That's interesting you say that, because we had that very same conversation.
That's right.
Didn't we?
You talked me into buying it.
I did.
I nearly said no.
And I said, what is the worst could happen, Chris?
That's true.
Just flog the boat and get into a house again.
That's true.
Do you think you could ever live in a house again?
Very unlikely. Yeah, very unlikely. I actually want to sell this and get a sailboat. I want sales. The wind is free.
So what are we looking at, Chris?
Oh, this is the lock office. This is the place that's central to the marina. Looks after all the berth holders, especially the 45 people that live aboard in the marina. They work the lock gates. We can't get out of the marina 24 hours, but they open the gates for us, let us out, let us back in again. That's all part of the fees that we pay. I think I mentioned the fees earlier, £320 a month, that's all I pay. It also accepts all our postage, all our parcels, on behalf of all the berth holders.
So this is literally where this is your post box.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go up the stairs, you collect your mail.
Yeah, nothing ever gets missed or gets lost. All the delivery drivers know where we are. Yeah, terrific little service that they give us.
And it's good security as well, of course.
Oh, the security here is tremendous. We've got CCTV everywhere, all down the marina shops and the restaurants, all across the marinas.
He wasn't a Frenchman. You said he was a Frenchman,
Yeah.
and he was so hairy they thought he was a monkey and he hung him. No, the other way around. Yes, he was a monkey, and they said he was a Frenchman. And they hung him. Yes.
Sure.
Chris, you live in Harper. I'm pretty sure about that.
fact check that.
I thought he was a Frenchman because I didn't know what a Frenchman looked like.
Exactly. Yeah. But he was a monkey, wasn't
He was a monkey.
He's saying he was a Frenchman they thought was a monkey.
It was slightly
Unbelievable,
the other
he
way.
lives here.
I'm glad to be corrected.
Come and have a look at the monkey. Oh dear. Well, if you Google the Hartlepool monkey, you'll get the full story. It's quite interesting. That's Chris's boat there last year. It was used for a photo shoot and a video. Very nice. Let's go and have a look at the facilities, shower, toilets, that kind of thing, and the harbour marina itself.
Okay.
And this is where you park as well.
Correct. Yeah.
Parking
Yeah, yeah.
spaces.
Yeah, I get 2 free spots all year round, and it's included in my berthing fees.
Okay, let's talk about the berthing fees as we walk through here. So
Okay.
what is this? This is
This is our secure facility
yeah,
to check in and
yeah,
out.
right.
We've got CCTV everywhere, all over
Yeah.
the marina.
So only people that are berthed here have access to this.
That's correct, on a key fob.
Okay, and so what have we got? Oh, we've got toilets.
Yeah, this is our shower and toilet facility,
Yeah,
and somebody else cleans it.
perfect. So do you actually use a shower on board?
I haven't. No, there's no need. You know, I can use these facilities 24 hours a day.
Fine. Okay, and it smells clean as
It's-
well.
it is.
Yeah.
It's cleaned twice a day, mopped out twice a day. It's impeccable.
Who is that person? Okay, that's good.
Okay, I'll show you the shelf.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Well, make sure there's no one in there, because I don't want to get arrested. Do you want to make sure there's no one in there, Chris?
Yeah, it's a,
Is it clear?
yeah.
So just so everybody knows, this is the gents.
Yes.
Yes, thank God. Right, okay. Oh, okay, nice. They're showers, are they?
It's basic, but they work. They're hot. They're warm.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it is very comfortable in here. It is nice and warm.
It's fine.
Yeah, and it smells good.
Yes.
That is important.
Very important.
Yeah.
And through their toilets.
Toilets. Well, we know what the toilet looks like, Chris. That's fine.
There is around 40 liverboards on this marina.
40 what?
40 liverboards. They
Liverboards.
live on board their boat permanently.
Okay, so there's the marina outside. How many boats in the marina in total?
About 350.
Okay, so about 10% of the owners live on board.
Yes.
So it's not as unusual as most people would imagine then.
I think Hartlepool is unusual. Royal Keys only has 2 or 3 people in it.
Where's Royal Keys?
North Shields.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why are some marinas more
I don't know.
habitated, is that a word?
Yeah, I don't know. Swanwick Marina on the River Hamble
Yeah.
in Southampton, the berthing fees are 3 times what I would pay, and you can't live aboard.
Okay, so let's talk about berthing fees. What sort of money are we talking about?
£323 a month.
Oh, are we getting locked in? £320 a month.
Yes.
And what do you get for that?
Unlimited fresh water,
Yeah,
obviously a berth on the marina.
yeah.
I pay for electric.
Okay, is that particularly expensive?
It has been, but not anymore.
So what would a monthly fee be for you, do you think, for electricity?
About £70.
70 quid a month?
Yeah.
That's no money. And you don't skimp on heating or anything like
No,
that?
no. I've got a diesel heater on board.
Okay, so in all then, how much do you think you're spending a month to live comfortably, to be warm and snug in winter?
It's under £500.
Under 500 a month,
Absolutely.
all in?
Yes.
So compared to living in a house, it is substantially cheaper?
Well, you can't get a spare room now for less than about £450 a month.
Right.
And that's living in somebody's house sharing.
And was this the reason for you doing it, Chris, to get your expenses down and just to live a different life, or
No,
what?
no, not at all. I always wanted to live on a boat. Ever since I was about 15, 16.
Really?
Yeah.
I say really, of course I know this, because
Yeah.
I've known you for so long.
The inspiration came from the movie True Spirit, which was about Jessica Watson sail around the planet at 16 years old, the youngest person to ever do it.
I remember that.
I think it's been topped now by somebody else. And I saw that movie. 3 days later, came to the Hartlepool Tall Ships race, and that was it. I decided to do it.
So how long ago was that? When did you actually make that decision?
I made the decision last year in, I think it was July.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
July.
was. Okay, and your berth, I think I can see it. It's that hole over there, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, so let's just show the viewers that. So this is where you actually live.
Yeah.
This is your backyard.
Yeah.
Literally, this is where you wake up every day. Right there, is that right, Chris?
That's correct. Yeah.
That is you.
So this boat on your left, they lost their power on the main engine. The gearbox decided to part company from the main engine, so they jury-rigged. If you look to the
Yeah.
to the outfit, they've got a 20 horsepower engine.
That.
And that actually made it move, and I helped them berth it.
So this is all about the community on the water then, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, over here we've got Dave and Janet, who own the powerboat.
The big one there.
Yeah, on the left
Yeah.
there, called Ava Grace.
Yeah.
And Dave, being Dave, decided he wanted a sailing boat as well. So next to it is Baru. Which they went sailing for 3 months this year around Scotland.
So it's all about a lifestyle. It's a very different lifestyle, isn't it, Chris?
Completely different.
Okay, if anybody wants to ask any questions, want some advice, are you happy for them to get in touch with you?
Yeah, of course.